Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the most powerful of them all?
At number 20, The Huntsman Winter's War.
This world has ever seen. We have much to do, little sister.
Magic is frozen. Queens fight for power. Love, betrayal, and dark spells shape this fantasy battlefield. Visually strong, dark fairy tale vibes.
What are you gonna do? Take on two evil sisters and their entire army?
Some kind of rip in the sky.
At number 19, Monster Hunter. A portal opens to a deadly world. Humans face giant monsters beyond imagination. Survival, combat, and raw fantasy action, brutal and relentless.
On our 6!
Diablos.
Ages have passed.
I learned that the gods of Olympus are real. And sometimes they have children with humans called half-bloods. We're pretty much like anyone else you'd meet.
At number 17, Percy Jackson, Sea of Monsters.
Kronos, a force so evil. 3 of his sons, Zeus, Hades, and Poseidon.
Greek gods still rule the shadows. Monsters, prophecies, and mythical weapons return. A young hero fights fate once again. Light fantasy mixed with ancient mythology.
Oh, and we don't have a lot of time.
You twist the cap off this, you release the winds from the 4 corners of the world.
Whoa, no, not in here!
You've been gone too long, Alice. There are matters which might benefit from your attention. Friends cannot be neglected.
At number 16, Alice Through the Looking Glass.
I present you with a gift.
Time itself becomes the enemy. Magic worlds bend reality and logic. A journey through madness, fate, and destiny. Colorful fantasy with darker undertones.
Hello, Alice.
At number 15, Troll.
We are on the ground here in Norway.
People running for their lives.
Imagine the consequences.
What are det där?
An ancient legend awakens. A massive troll rises from myth to reality. Modern science versus old folklore. Simple, tense, and rooted in Nordic fantasy.
Det någon som kommer ta fjället idag.
King Kong, Russia.
5 years ago, I thought I lost you forever. There is no curse that could ever tear me away from you. Will you marry me?
Yes!
At number 14, Maleficent.
Philip asked me to marry him.
No.
I wasn't really asking.
Nor was I. Love doesn't always end well, beastie.
Trust me. Let us prove you wrong.
The villain finally tells her story. Betrayal creates darkness, but love brings redemption. Powerful magic, cursed kingdoms, and emotional depth. A twisted fairy tale reborn.
You have done an admirable job going against your own nature to raise this child. But now, she will finally get the love of a real mother. Tonight, I consider Aurora.
Why is there a fairy in the bird feeder area?
At number 13, Bright.
This is like a nuclear weapon that grants wishes.
That's whatever you want. You want to be taller or shorter? You want $10 million?
You're not stealing that wine.
Magic exists, but in the modern world, orcs, elves, humans, and corruption collide in the streets. A forbidden artifact could destroy everything. Urban fantasy with raw energy.
That's it right there. Now take the little homie out LAPD style like you do.
Oh, and you keep doing all your gangster stuff. I'm just trying to sell my house. Don't worry about that.
For thousands of generations, the gunslingers were knights. Sworn to protect us from the coming of the dark.
At number 12, The Dark Tower.
Who are you?
It's you. You're a gunslinger, right?
There are no gunslingers. Not anymore.
Guns meet magic. A final warrior protects reality itself. Multiple worlds, ancient evil, and destiny intertwined. Dark fantasy with sci-fi vibes.
I do not kill with my gun. War is coming.
At number 11, Warcraft. Two worlds collide. Orcs, humans, magic, and massive battles. A fantasy war where no side is fully innocent. Epic visuals and deep lore from the Warcraft universe.
Do it now!
My father was a great man. Sometimes the world doesn't need another hero.
At number 10, Dracula Untold. Before the legend, there was a sacrifice. A man chooses darkness to save his people. Vampires, ancient power, and tragic destiny. This is Dracula as a dark fantasy hero.
It requires 1,000 boys for his army, including your son.
Run to your mother.
Look away!
The omen is true. Where's the baby?
At number 9, Willow, an old-school fantasy gem. A small hero protects a child destined to defeat evil. Magic, swords, and dark queens rule this world. Simple, classic, and powerful fantasy.
I'm a nobody. We need your help.
It's Ride.
Did no one come to save me just because they missed me?
At number 8, Pirates of the Caribbean. At World's End, the seas are at war. Pirates face extinction, gods of the ocean rise, and freedom is on the line. Chaos, betrayal, and epic naval battles. This is pirate fantasy at its peak.
Why should I sail with any of you? 4 of you have tried to kill me in the past. 1 of you succeeded.
It would never have worked out between us.
Keep telling yourself that, darling.
My dear Belle, you're so ahead of your time. This is a small village.
You are the most gorgeous thing I've ever seen.
At number 7, Beauty and the Beast. A cursed prince trapped in a monster's body. Magic, love, and redemption shape this fantasy tale. Behind the beast is a broken soul, a beautiful story with dark magic underneath.
What did you do to it?
Nothing.
Get out of here! Go!
Friends, brothers and sisters.
At number 4, The Green Knight. A slow, mysterious journey into honor and fear. A knight faces magic, destiny, and his own weakness. Symbolic, dark, and deeply mythological. This movie feels like an ancient legend brought to life.
I will meet thee. Why do you stop me?
Your doom is at hand.
At number 3, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. Part 2, The wizarding world is at war. Hogwarts becomes a battlefield. Magic turns deadly, friendships are tested, and evil finally faces judgment. This is how a legendary saga ends.
Now, behold.
At number 2, the Northman. Dark, brutal, ancient. A Viking prince fueled by revenge and destiny. Gods, rituals, blood, and madness collide in a savage world. This is mythology told with violence and raw realism.
And what is that? I have the cunning to break their minds.
The eye of the enemy is moving.
At number 1, The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King. This is not just a movie, it's cinema history. A final war for Middle-earth where hope is almost gone. Kings rise, heroes fall, and sacrifice decides the fate of the world. One ring, one last chance. Absolute fantasy perfection.
Come to Surreal.
He needs to murder us! Never! I'm not sending him away. Come to me.
The pieces are moving.
He is here.
We fight!